Alright nerds, we're back. New patch, new primal. This time we've got Sophia. This is the story mode version, which is pretty handy. And this will just be a quick guide on how to position yourself in the fight and get used to the simple mechanics that we have so far. Please note these are different from the extreme version, so there will be different guides for those. But as it's the easy version, let's just get stuck in here. So just getting ready to pull here, especially with the new we've got the new 10-second countdowns or 30 seconds, whatever you want built in now. It's pretty handy. So here we go, we're going to pull the boss. This is a tank guide. Going to pull him to the middle, turn him around and just get stuck into the tanking. Standard fucking issue here, nothing new. You've nothing really to look out for. First few seconds in, you should go do arrow 2, which you just simply walk out of. Pretty handy. Next up is Thunder 3. You also want to stack, it's like a donut AoE, either stack far away or underneath her. Either is fine. Nothing else to do at this point, just keep fucking baiting the DPS in, where you go. Keep her lit, take no shit. Soon she will summon her daughter, which you can see in the background there on the left hand side, who will do a beam across the fucking map. So you just want to make sure you step away from that, otherwise you'll get hit with a vulnerability stack. Next up is Quasar. Quasar is pretty much the name for the mechanics that she does. It's not an actual specific mechanic. In this case, it's going to be the ground AoEs that will spawn on the random players, and then you just walk away and let it detonate. Then the boss will vanish and do a dash of her own across the map. At this point you want to go back into the middle, and because the boss will spawn directly where you are, and it's really awkward to position her sometimes, so I just usually go back straight in the middle, and it gives your DPS a lot of room to work with. Next up is Thunder 2, which is a cone AoE, just simply dodge that. Pretty simple stuff. And that's pretty much it now. You're just going to keep DPSing her until she fucking phases out again, and that is it. So just keep pumping the fucking lead into her. There we go, she's vanished now. You can still target her for a few hits here, but as tank, what you want to do is, well, what I do is I grab the second one with a Halone combo, then I provoke the third guy and bring him to the corner. The second one needs to die first because he's got that stupid fucking look away, beguiling mist thing. You just want to look away from it because it's shit crack. And at the same time, the third fucking ad, he will do like an ice AoE. If you tank these ads in the middle of the room, it'll leave the ice puddle in the middle of the room, which is really annoying for whenever she does the limerick, which you'll see later. The other tank should pick up the first ad. In this case he didn't, so I had to grab it myself after the DPS or healer was getting mauled. But yeah, that's it. For these ads, either order is fine. Just make sure you get the second ad dead first. And that's pretty much it. DPS check is minimal here, so it's not like fucking Nidnog. Don't worry about that shit. And that's it. So as you can see now, the ice ball stays in the corner and she's going to do her limit break. Be very careful here because this is the part where the walls will fall off the arena. It's going to be another Leviathan's boat fucking fights. So she does the double fucking knockback there, left then right, or right then left depending on how you're looking at it. Now, like I said, the railings have gone, so you want to pull her back in the middle, and now as you can see there on the left, she has a tether attached to her. Whatever side has the most tethers is the side you want to avoid, because that's the side that's going to drop. In this case, there's a tether on the left hand side, so we all move to the right hand side, and that allows us to avoid the fucking mechanic. And after every knockback you want to reposition back in the middle of the arena. This will be the safest spot to get the fight going again. Next up is, I'm not even too sure what the name of that move is, it's Skintami or something like that, but it's just a double AoE, you're just going to have to heal through, it's not even that big of a deal. Pretty much this boss has no real tank busters or raid wide busters. I was actually quite disappointed with the distinct lack of damage that the boss puts out. Pretty much the thing that hits the hardest would actually be the ads when you're holding all ads at the same time. Other than that, because like this fight, you don't really even need to pop fucking cooldowns. I think in this one here, the only ones I'm using is Rampart, and when I was tanking the ads, I used Sentinel, and that was about it. So it's not really that fucking big of a deal. So here's more fucking tethers. So I can see that there's 2 on the right and 1 on the left. Obviously the one on the left is the least amount. That's it. Just a side note, by the way. In the way the values for the tethers works are every tether in normal mode, which is this version, is worth 1, and that's how you calculate the weight. In extreme, there would be orange tethers. Well, the tethers are all the same colour, but if you actually looked at the distance, there would be like meteors, and the orange meteors would be worth 1, and the blue meteors would be worth 3. So what you would do is you would do a balancing act, and you would count how many was on each side, and whatever has the least is what side you go to. But like I say, in normal mode, everyone's worth 1, so you just go to the one that has the least amount of tethers. Just keeps it simple. Again, the boss is going to disappear and do a dash like she's done there, return to the field and do Thunder 2, and then from this point the fight's just going to pretty much repeat over and over again. Here we go, more tethers. But this time she also does Quasar, so she'll do the ripple thing, so don't move too fast. You've plenty of time to get to your side. And that's it, she's going to knock it back the middle. Pretty simple fight. And again, we're just going to turn around, just to try and always maintain the same position in the middle. I can't stress that enough. That is the biggest thing you can do to help your fucking DPS out and help your healers out. Because it just means everyone knows where they're going to stand, and it's going to keep it quite simple, and no one's going to get caught out, especially for this mechanic here. If she's always in the middle, it means your DPS can just quickly move in and move back out again. Because you see people that would tank the boss in the corner, it was disaster day 1. It was a fucking disaster. And that's it, the fight's pretty simple. You'll get your kill pretty swiftly. And you'll also get your free lore, and as an added bonus now, if anybody in the party is new and you have your Wondrous Tales book, you will obtain a redo. Thanks for watching.